Good morning, YouTube. I just saw a video title just float by in my feed called something like, can therapy help the narcissist family? Like if there's a narcissistic spouse, like bad narcissists, not just mildly, like, having little tendencies. I mean, the real thing, the real deal, the fake, phony person. No, it can. I'm sorry. Well, actually, it can help in the eyes of the narcissist. If the narcissist can take their codependent, beaten down, emotionally destroyed spouse to couples therapy and prove, to the therapist that their spouse is just completely anxious and fucked up and just a fucking mess and can't concentrate and she's just fucking depressed and all kind of problems. If the therapist can then solidify the idea in the mind of the codependent that the narcissist wants the codependent to believe that they need help. They have post-traumatic stress disorder from their childhood and all this, and their spouse is just trying to help them be stronger and, stuff like that. Then, yeah, it can help. It can help the narcissist keep their victim spouse in that position much longer. It might even be able to do it for life. This poor codependent person might be convinced by the therapist who is convinced by the narcissist that they're the ones that need help. They're misconstruing everything. They have problems, perception with their perception of reality. Their spouse really does love them, blah, blah, blah. It's so disgusting, and I can't even imagine how many times it must have happened by now in the world. So, one danger of the modern psychology is the ability for the truly malignant narcissists of the world to take their victims to these therapists, who many are also codependent and never recovered. And they literally help the narcissists continue to keep their codependent partner codependent. It is so completely fucked up. So, be careful with that. And be very careful if you're searching for a therapist. If they're going to list on their specialties, narcissistic behavior, relationships, toxic people, you don't have to believe that. You don't have to believe it. They might be a narcissist themselves, and they love. Can you imagine? They become a therapist, and they love nothing more than keeping their victims/patients in their victimhood. It's just a big network. It's so fucking gross, man. Be careful out there. Believe yourself what you feel. I've just now realized I can believe my gut instinct, and I was told by my parents, my dad, no, you're wrong, you're being selfish. No, you're wrong, you're just wrong. Wow, I wasn't wrong. I remember back to all these flags I ignored. Every time I get that feeling in my stomach, all the times I ignored, hundreds of thousands of times, I ignored that sensation that I was in danger or that I was being mocked, belittled, ridiculed. And then you come to that, that little child saying, you tell little kids, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. What a fucking lie. Words hurt more than sticks and fucking stones. Are you kidding me? Please, whip some sticks and stones at me, please. As opposed to this shit, where you twist my head on backwards and my brain all up to where I think I'm responsible 100% for the crucifixion of Christ. I'm responsible for every terrible thing that went on ever in the world. I'm like, what? And they do it too. They'll convince you. When you have, an extreme love for your own species, and you look around and other species, animals, people, you just think it's wonderful, and you never want them to feel like you, so yeah, you're going to lay down and let this shit happen to you. You don't know any better. You were trained to do it. Stop. Go get new training. I mean, you need to update. You need a system update. Hey, just, requested of the Most High Creator. I need a system update. And then download that. Patch that hole wherever in the heart, wherever it is, man. Patch it up. Peace out, YouTube.